Hey beer tubers! I'm here to review a beer by Full Sail, and part of the reason is because I barely see this brewery's beer on YouTube at all. I think the few people are Jody, JJ Davin, and Beer Search Party. He's done a couple actually, and I would check some of his beer reviews out. They fall somewhere around 5 minutes, and they're short, concise, and he's to the point. So check his beer reviews. But also the other reason is that I saw a really cool, attractive beer by them, and it's their Topsail. If you see here, it's nice and gold and shiny and black, you know, all like cool looking. Well, anyways, so that's part of the reason why I got this, and also it's their bourbon barrel-aged imperial porter. They got their regular Topsail imperial porter and they aged it in bourbon barrels, and it's 9.85%. And it looked really promising, so I got it from Whole Foods. The thing is that later on that day, today that is, I ran into some guys at a beer store that I know, and one of them told me that it's quite boozy. And they said, think about Goose Island's Bourbon County Stout, and it's kind of the +1 version of that. So I was like, really? I mean, not only am I not in the mood for something that big, but I mean, okay, now Goose Island's Bourbon County Stout, that one's an excellent one. I could only handle 12 ounces of it, but it's really good. But I was like, I don't know if I would want to have something that much, and so I went to return it. Turns out California law says that you cannot return unopened bottles of alcohol. I was like, really? I find that really strange. But Whole Foods said that if I open it and really don't like it, I could return it to them. So I was like, okay. Yeah, oh man, yeah, I smell a lot of vanilla, a lot of oak. Definitely that's a lot of some of the sweetness I smell is from the bourbon. So yeah, I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and pour it in. Oh, by the way, when I was at Whole Foods, I wanted to show this off to you guys. I also got this. This is Firestone's Parabola, or Parabola, however you want to pronounce it. And this is a beer that's really sought after. As soon as it came out, people were asking about it. So yeah, I'm going to be reviewing this probably way later. It's one of those things I'd like to age. So I guess you guys will be seeing it in a year, if you're still around watching my stuff. Yeah, really vanilla, really oaky. Some of that roasted malts just is really heavy on that. And it smells great. It definitely smell more bourbon than the porter. Why don't I give this a try? Come by. Yeah, that is strong. It's really strong. It definitely doesn't taste like 9.85%. It definitely is in the 12-13% range that it tastes like. I mean, that's how the booziness is. Now, I'm someone that doesn't necessarily like booziness, but I don't mind it. Like, I'm willing to have some top-notch single malt whiskey. I really like that stuff. So it's not like I can't handle booziness at all. It actually has some sweet raisiny qualities on the tongue, especially as it's closer to room temperature. It's still kind of cool, but yeah, I mean it's actually not that bad. Now, so far with my experience, Full Sail's beers tend to be more on the subtle side, at least to my experience, because I've had all sorts of strange and crazy beers. Yeah, it's good, and you know what? I think, okay, let me just say this. Well, the guy that told me that when he said it was boozy, I mean, maybe he's not into boozy stuff, or he's more sensitive to that. And also, that was when this first came out. And this I bought from Whole Foods today, which is, I don't know, I think it's a few months, or maybe almost 6 months after this thing came out. And you know what? I think it aged for a while, and that's one thing that helps with some big beers like Worldwide Stout, and I mean some other imperial stouts and porters out there. that it's good to age them, and it ends up smoothing it out. And I mean, so far to my knowledge, if he did, and I trust this guy, if he did say that it's boozier than the Bourbon County Stout, this really smoothened out. I mean, it's actually nice. And I'm afraid that I have just said that right now in front of camera and posted it on YouTube, because now I can't return it to Whole Foods and get my money back, because it is good, and I don't want to cheat people and just lie just to save 10 bucks. You know, it's just money. It does taste like an imperial porter, because I mean, porters, they are smoother. It's high in ABV, but you get a lot of that woody oak taste, the vanilla from the bourbon. I almost said vanilla, kind of like Latino, like vanilla. You know, it's like muy vanilla. Anyways, so yeah, that's what I taste from this beer. It's good. It's funny because I was ready to bash this thing and be like, I'm returning it to Whole Foods, but it's not bad. It's good. Very smooth. The flavor is gradually kind of dying out at the end. It finishes off. It doesn't have that lingering flavor, sweetness like you get from Bourbon County Stout, as well as other bourbon aged, oak aged, or some regular imperial stouts. It doesn't have that lasting flavor. Now it has some of it does have that hops finish, which is cool because, I mean, it's so sweet and vanilla up front, raisin on the tongue, and then it finishes off with hops, which is quite cool. I mean, it just reminds you that it is beer, in fact. So, anyways, look forward to the next dark beer that I'm going to be having. Some of you stout lovers, I'm sure you guys will follow me on my videos. Be sure to check it out, rate it, give me a thumb up. I wish you could give me 2 thumbs up, but anyways, yeah, there's the burp. So, anyways, I'll see you guys in another beer blog, and kanpai!